Oh man, you can tell I just woke up. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about men who come and go, ghosts, and or the ones who keep on coming back once you finally pull away. And you're like, what the hell do I do? Now, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click the red button below along with the bell notification to be part of the notification squad to get my videos right away so you don't make those mistakes. And if you want to work with me, link is down in the description. Also, until Christmas, link down below. Attraction Academy, my course is going to be 50% off, so it's only going to be less than $25. If you can't afford that, you should be watching this fucking video, okay? You should be out hustling or buying less presents for people. If you're a good-hearted person, you spend all that money. No. If you're serious, $25. It's less than $25. Links down below, okay, along with the code. So, jumping right into the shit. I keep getting a lot of emails, recommendations on this. Clients will come to me and they will have a situation where a guy comes and goes, right? It's either a guy comes and goes, and you can put ghosting under that category, or it's when she's like, okay, Elliot, I did what you said, though. I have clients who say, well, I did what you said. You said, though, I cut him off. I pulled away. I stopped talking to him. I ignored him, but he weasels his way back in. That's because you let him back in. You let him back in. You can't do that. Okay, I'm going to use analogies. Okay, you can already see I'm heated up. I'm going to use analogies for this, okay? The woman, first off, who, when a guy goes away and then he comes back around, okay, you are equivalent to an iPhone 4, where you're irrelevant, but you're useful. And what happens is I'm on my phone on the toilet, or I'm on my phone in the bathtub and I drop it and it gets wet and it doesn't work. What do? Thank God I have my backup phone that I haven't turned on in the last couple months, right? iPhone 4, whatever. I don't know how you go from 4 to 10, but you get what I'm saying. In a couple months. But you get what I'm saying. It's an old backup phone and I'm going to use it because it's still a phone. I'm still accessible. I can still do my things I need to do with it, but it's not what I want. So I'm going to use this backup phone until I get an upgrade or until I can afford the better phone. That's what you are. If a guy comes and goes, he has not made a decision to settle with you. He is indecisive. He is not a fucking man. He does not know what he wants. He wants to try to have his cake and eat it too. Because I promise you, if there was no pressure towards the relationship or any idea or feeling or vibe of a relationship, he would stick around, gain all these benefits from you, and then kick you to the curb the minute something comes up. Because otherwise, why would he kick you to the curb for the upgrade, right? He's getting all this access to you. Guys might not like you. Sometimes they like access to you, okay? And a lot of women find that very hard to believe because he was sweet at one time. He was doing this. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, okay? Things change. Women will come to me constantly on the phone and say, well, he used to do this and he said that. And he said, how long ago did he say that, though? Oh, 2 or 3 months ago. Oh, he fucking changed his mind then, or things change. He's not the same person. Women, for some reason, think guys are the same. I don't care how much he says he likes you and he loves you, how much he courts you the first month. If he's not doing it month 3, something has changed, okay? For some reason, women can't get that through their heads, which I know why. Same reason men can't get it through their heads when they're attached. It's just emotions, okay? But I'm here to snap you out of that. But that's what happens. When a guy comes and goes, he has not made this, women are like, he's hot and cold. No. There's no such thing as a guy being hot and cold. It's a guy who's indecisive. It is a guy who is not convinced that he likes you or that he wants you. It is a guy who wants to have his cake and eat it too, but he jumps over to have it and then he bounces back because he doesn't want to comply and give you the idea that he's on the same page as you. That's why I tell women straight up, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm not. I don't want anything serious. Now, of course, if the right girl comes along, absolutely, and you can say that's a BS excuse, but it's the truth. And I know guys say that, but that's why some people just need to tell girls straight up that they're not looking for anything serious, but they don't, and whatever, okay? So that goes with that. If a guy comes and goes, it's not because he likes you. Trust me. A guy who truly likes you will not put himself in a position to lose you. This guy is constantly putting himself in a position to lose you. But because you're that iPhone 4 and you're that backup, you ain't going anywhere. He knows that, and that's why he continues to have access to you. Which leads me to the second thing. Women are like, no, Elliot, I tried that. I did this and I did all the things you said, but he keeps on weaseling his way back in. Well, then you ain't following through, okay? You're like that fat ass parent who has her hand deep in a bag of Cheesy Puff Cheetos, which are amazing, by the way. And you're threatening your kid who's doing something bad. You're threatening your kid to get off, I'm going to get off the couch and spank your ass. I'm going to get off the couch and spank you. But you don't ever follow through. You never get off the couch and spank the kid's ass. And so the kid keeps on doing what he does, okay? And you keep following, and the person keeps on coming. Basically, the guy knows you have a wall, okay? He can only go off what you give him. And it's going to be in his favor in the beginning because he knows you like him, so he's going to test you and try to break this wall down. And of course, what women like is effort. What women like is stability. What women like is security and consistency. So if I'm consistently giving you this stability, this effort, saying, I made a mistake, I like you, I'm sorry, you're such a great girl, you're this, you're that, or you say, leave me alone, and I keep on texting you, and you finally reply, it's classical conditioning. I can only go off what I'm exposed to as a man, and what I've seen is that you have crumbled, that you did not hold your word, that you did not follow through, and now I can have my cake and eat it too. And if this happens again, then I'm just going to do it again. Rinse and repeat. It happens to you because you don't follow through. If that means you have to turn, and again, a lot of women, I'm not trying to hate on you, but some women just don't have the backbone to do it. Men too, but I'm talking to women. They just don't have the backbone to say, hey, leave me the F alone, dude. Like, I told you I don't want anything serious. Or sorry, you didn't say that. I hope you didn't say that. But you said you don't want anything serious. That's fine. No hard feelings, but that's just not fair to me. I'm out. Come back if you want something serious. Other than that, leave me the F alone, dude. And follow through. And to just block, it has to get to the point where you have to be willing to block them on everything, but women don't do that. For some reason, they just don't do that. Oh, well, then he still follows me. Okay, well, hey, then keep on doing it. He will learn his lesson. Trust me. He will learn his lesson. But those are two things that usually happen, and those are two reasons why it keeps on happening to you. You either have an indecisive man who can have his cake and eat it too, and he knows that, and you have men who know that you don't follow through, and so they break down that wall, break down that barrier, and then they get what they want from you, okay? So that being said, ladies, again, the course is $25 or less than that, 50% off, link down below. I love you. Take care and peace.